Relationships are with people. Stop personifying your food.
Stop personifying your food.
All right, guys, so starting it off like I start every day with some black coffee and a tall cup of agua with some MTS Machine greens. These greens are great. They taste great. I have them every single day to kickstart the body, get the digestion going, get myself ready for the day, and of course, I couple that with some black coffee from the Keurig. So I'm gonna eat that up, or mix that up rather, and then I'll see you at the very first meal. So, first meal of the day today on this fine Saturday, a random potato roll. Yeah, I know. I don't typically do that, but I bought rolls for a snowboarding trip and they're gonna go bad. So I'm just gonna eat the roll here. Get a little bit of extra carbs. This is pre-workout. Carbs are not the enemy, guys. I know mainstream media likes to give carbs all the blame, but carbs are an important source of fuel for the body. Maybe some of you have heard of a metabolic process called gluconeogenesis. That's a story for another day. We can get into that in another video, but I just wanna reiterate, carbs are not the enemy. They are an important source of fuel for the body. Outright breakfast bar, those things are amazing. Get yours at tigerfitness.com. Greek yogurt, that's a staple in my diet. And then I'm gonna be sipping on this ready to drink C4. This thing is amazing. Great flavor, great taste. They sell them at my local grocery store, so perfect and convenient. And of course, tall cup of agua as always. All right, checking in again. Just finished a pull day here at the gym in the parking lot. I was feeling amazing in there. Sorry I didn't film anything, guys. I just wanted to focus on the workout. Really needed to have a good workout. My head really hasn't been in it lately, past couple of workouts, so this time I really just wanted to get after it, and that I did, let me tell you. Sipping on the MTS Whey and the Creapure creatine post-workout here. It was a scoop and a half of protein and 5 grams of creatine monohydrate. Take your creatine, kids. It's one of the most studied and most effective ergogenic aids, and there aren't any negative health benefits that have been researched thus far. Just a quick disclaimer, I am not a doctor. Always consult with your doctor, but come on now. Take your creatine. It's 2021. So gonna sip on this, then we're gonna head on over to Chipotle, and I'll be sure to take you all with me. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you then. We've acquired the good. Did a bowl with chicken, rice, beans, some veggies. I'll fill you all in on what I got exactly when we sit down to eat it when we get back to the apartment. I'll show you how I plug it into MyFitnessPal, and I'll show you the macros for the meal. Just wanted to say that it is a beautiful day here in the greater Boston area, the South Shore to be specific. That's where I'm currently living. It's a beautiful day, and I hope you all are enjoying your day as well. I'll see you all in the next clip when we sit down to eat this Chipotle. All right, what's up, guys? Back here with the Chipotle. Like I said in the car, I got a bowl. Pro tip, shake it up beforehand. I'm sure some of you know that. Got this good hearty bowl here. I don't know if you can see this, but we got some chicken, some rice, of course tons of lettuce, corn salsa, pinto beans, the fajita veggies, and I think just mild salsa, the bigger batch of salsa, whatever flavor, whatever temperature, whatever one that is, that's the one we got. Gonna sit down and enjoy this. I know some of you are really into watching people actually consume the food, so for you out there that like that, here you go. Here's the first bite. Oh yeah, it's amazing, So, one more bite. Of course, I also got my calorie-free drink, tall cup of agua, as always. Stay hydrated, kids. That's common sense at this point, but I try to drink a big, tall cup of agua with every meal. I'm also sipping water out of my shaker cup all day long. I'm staying real hydrated, and I get these calorie-free drinks in the mix for some nice taste, to wash down the food, to sit down, sit back, relax, and enjoy the meal. The other thing that I wanted to say is, this is more of a creative day of eating video, if you will. You saw the previous video I think, and I hope, if you haven't seen it, go back and watch it. The previous video is more of a standard day-to-day eating video for me. Yeah, during the week, I keep it simple. It's a lot of meat, rice, side salads, Greek yogurt, eggs, turkey, bacon, pretty much every day. But the point I'm trying to make is here in this creative day of eating video, or a typical Saturday for me, I can get Chipotle, I can get Chick-fil-A, which you're gonna see a little bit later. I can have fun with my macros. I know how to track macros, I know how to calculate my macros. If you don't, I have a video on that. Go back and watch that one. But the point I'm trying to make is I have an overall sense of what I'm putting into my body. Proteins, carbs, fats, I know what I'm consuming. This stuff is very trackable. You can go right on Chipotle's website, you can create your meal, drag and drop your rice, your meat, your veggies, create your bowl, then go ahead and create that again in your MyFitnessPal app, and then add that to one of your meals. So this is gonna be lunch for me. I'll pop the macros up on the screen for you all as always, and I'm gonna take a screen recording of what this looks like in MyFitnessPal as I log it. So you don't always have to be chicken, rice, broccoli, though I do eat a little bit simple, for lack of a better phrase, during the week, but I can also fit things in like this. So that being said, it helps with sustainability. I'm not stressing, I'm not craving all different types of food because I can mix these things in. I can have my popcorn, I can have my Trix cereal as you saw in the last video, my Chipotle, my Chick-fil-A. So I'm rambling a little too much at this point. I'm gonna crack open this Polar Seltzer water, take down this bowl, and while I'm eating, I'm always watching some of my favorite YouTubers. So I'll see y'all when it comes time to eat again. All right, that bowl is done and dusted. Still sipping on this, still finishing up some YouTube videos. I just want to give you a pro tip real quick. You can plug in your food ahead of time. So if you know what you're gonna have for lunch or dinner and it hasn't come to that time yet, plug it into your MyFitnessPal, get a general sense. Oh, I can eat this, I can eat that, and then I still have room for X or Y snacks. So I like to plug things in ahead of time so I know exactly what I can have at the end of the day when I'm sitting down looking for that snack. So by putting things in proactively, you'll have that general understanding of what you can consume based on how it fits your macros. All right, guys, in the drive-thru here at Chick-fil-A. Sorry, it's a little dark. Can we all just appreciate for a quick moment how much of a well-oiled machine these Chick-fil-A drive-thrus are? It's absolutely incredible how many cars could be in line and how fast they move you through the line.
Hi, Scott.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Thank you very much. All right, so the goods have been acquired. We got the grilled spicy deluxe and a medium fry, and of course some diet lemonade because calorie-free drinks. So I'll pop the macros up on the screen, but I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna enjoy this one. Now I did mention that I got the grilled spicy chicken deluxe. I do also add some of the zesty buffalo sauce to the sandwich to give it a little extra spice. It does already come spicy, hence the name. So I'm gonna toss some buffalo sauce on here, take down that medium fry, sip on that diet lemonade, and enjoy my Saturday night. Stuff's getting real wild here in this car on this fine Saturday night. If I could get this buffalo sauce open, I'm gonna put it on the sandwich here, give it a little extra spice things up a bit. And this bite here, this first bite here, this one's for the homies who prefer that they see me eat the food on camera. So if you're one of the homies that prefer to see me eat, here you go, this one's for you. Way too good, man. Chick-fil-A, hands down, the best fast food place on this planet. There's not even a comparison. Nothing comes even close. Comment down below if you agree, if you disagree. And if you do disagree, comment which fast food chain is your favorite. So just took down that grilled spicy deluxe. That thing didn't even stand half a chance. If you haven't had the grilled spicy deluxe yet, what are you doing, bro? So I'm gonna pick at these fries, and I just wanna bring up another point. Be careful about the sauces. I get the zesty buffalo. Some of the other sauces are gonna be jam-packed with extra calories. You're gonna have to track that, add that to your MyFitnessPal. Not a huge deal, but I prefer to get the Buffalo. It's just water, cayenne pepper, vinegar, obviously some other ingredients, but negligible, very little, if any, calories at all. I don't track the buffalo sauce. I just add a tiny bit to the sandwich. I'm actually dipping my fries in the buffalo sauce too. I don't even use a full container. They gave me like 3 or 4, and they do this every time, and you know, I only use one at most of the time, not even a full one. So, you know, one that I feel bad that they give me so many sauces and I end up just throwing them away. But I choose that buffalo sauce because of the fact that a lot of those other sauces, they are delicious. The Chick-fil-A sauce is amazing, but they're gonna be jam-packed with calories. The other thing that I wanted to point out, on my drive over here, I tried to take a video of the sunset. The sky was looking amazing. The sun was setting down behind the highway as I was driving. It looked so cool. I tried to pick up my cell phone and film it, and it came out really shaky. So I've been really thinking about getting a GoPro. My buddy who I went snowboarding with a couple weekends ago, he has the new GoPro Max, whichever one shoots 360 degrees. So we got some sick footage tearing up Mount Snow in Vermont, tearing up the terrain park, Carinthia. Comment down below if you've been to Carinthia or Mount Snow. It's an amazing experience. But the point is, he has that GoPro Max. He was shooting 360 degree footage. It's on his Instagram. I'll put a pop-up on the screen for his Instagram. Shout out the homie Mike Pomian. But I've been thinking about getting a GoPro. I don't think I need the Max. I'm thinking the Hero 8 or the Hero 9. I'm not really sure yet. I'm still doing preliminary research. But which GoPro do you think I should get? If you think I should get one, which GoPro do you have? If you do in fact have a GoPro. So just a couple of thoughts on my mind as I'm sitting here munching on this Chick-fil-A. So it's a little bit after that Chick-fil-A that I just took down in the car. I'm gonna have a giant bowl of greens. We talked about this in my previous video. For 85 grams, you get negligible amounts of calories. You know, some protein, some carbs. I don't track this. I'm not gonna weigh it. I'm just gonna fill up a nice big bowl here. Pretty good sized bowl, as you can see in comparison to my hand. Toss a bunch of greens in there. And this time I actually do need more fat calories. So I'm using regular dressing. You can see the macros there, or you can see the nutrition facts. I'll throw the macros up on the screen, but I'm not even doing 2 tablespoons. I'm doing 1.5 tablespoons because I just need a little bit more fat. Let me show you one other thing actually. I typically do use the fat-free Italian dressing. You saw this in my previous video. 0 fat, tiny bit of carbs, no protein for 2 tablespoons. And I just drizzle it on there liberally. I don't track that. This time I do need those fat macros, so I'm gonna measure that out, toss it on there. I may even add a little bit of extra fat-free Italian dressing. All right, so it's a little while after that salad that you just saw me eat with the balsamic vinaigrette dressing. This completes my macros for today, for this more creative or fun day of eating video. So I get some Smart Pop. You can see that it's pretty good volume there, but just to give you an overall sense of what this looks like, there it is. This fits beautifully into my macros. I'm able to have a bag every single day pretty much if I want to have it. It's all a choice, guys. This fits in and this is perfect for me. It fills me up. It's a good amount of volume. It's a nice to end the day. There's some fiber in there, so I feel satisfied. I feel satiated. And then of course, a Greek yogurt for a little extra protein, a tiny bit more carbs as well. And then a tall bottle of agua, the Tiger Fitness shaker. So I was just sitting down doing some studying for some certifications that I mentioned in my previous videos. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go check those videos out. But time for me to unwind, time for me to just relax. So I'm gonna grab the popcorn, grab the yogurt, grab the water. I'm gonna head on over to the couch. And that's a wrap. Another full day of eating. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give the video a thumbs up. This will really help the channel grow. And please also subscribe to the channel, as I do have more content on the way. And I have some pretty big big projects in the works, and I'd love to have you all along here with me for this YouTube journey. I hope you are all able to see just how easy it can be to fit these different types of foods into your diet. And that reminds me, one last quick point. The other day, someone asked me a question. They said, is this food healthy? Stop looking at food as healthy versus unhealthy. You do not have a bad relationship with food. Relationships are with people. Stop personifying your food. Stop looking at it as healthy or unhealthy. I would also suggest straying away from these exclusionary and restrictive diets. And no, I'm not saying go out there and consume a whole ton of candy, pizza, donuts, Twinkies, Pop-Tarts. Be mindful of your micronutrients. Eat your fruits and vegetables. Get those in. Those are very important for overall health, for well-being, for hormone regulation, for brain function, and a whole other array of benefits. Be mindful of those micronutrients. Those are very important. What I'm saying is, don't go running for the hills when people mention carbohydrates, when people mention dairy, just to name a few. You can have your Chick-fil-A, your Chipotle. You can have your French toast, your pancakes, some of those other more creative and fun options. Just make them fit into your macronutrients. Your weight gain and your weight loss comes down to your caloric surplus versus your caloric deficit. If you want to gain weight, eat in a caloric surplus. If you want to lose weight, eat in a caloric deficit. It really is just that easy. Stop putting so much pressure on yourself to completely cut out certain foods. I hope this day of eating video is an example of how you can fit all different kinds of foods into your day-to-day. It all comes down to calories in versus calories out. So I hope you are all able to see just how easy it was for me to fit in Chick-fil-A and Chipotle in the same day. I did not overextend here. I ate within my caloric needs, and I fit these foods into my macros. Sure, some foods are easier than others to fit into your macros. Some foods are better for satiety, those low-calorie dense foods. There's a strategy that you can employ. But I just wanted to show you all an example of how I can be more creative and I can fit these fun foods into my diet today. Again, thank you all so much for watching. Please enjoy the rest of your day.